I'm gonna give you the easiest hack to learn how to spin, and we're gonna start right now. So when we're looking at learning the spin, when we want to actually improve our spin, a lot of people get carried away. They might watch Ryan Krauser, Joe Kovacs, Maggie Ewan, Chase Ely, all the best in the world, right? The absolute best spinners that they could possibly watch, and they get overwhelmed. They look at them and they go, wow, I don't know if I could ever move like them. I don't know if I could do that. And I think that that's like the first mistake we make, is that we're looking at this end product out here and we might be back here. We have to say, how can we take these easy steps to get to that point? And so when you're breaking down the best of the best, the easiest thing that we can do is just start off, looking at their feet. How are they moving? And remember that the whole goal here is that it's going to take 10,000 reps. Some of the best philosophers in the entire world will say that all the time. To become an elite thrower, to become elite in anything that you want to do, you have to spend 10,000 hours doing that. Okay, so if we're throwing, that's going to take 10,000 hours just to get to be close, anywhere close to Ryan Krauser, anywhere close to Chase Ely. Okay, and that's if we have that genetic talent to be as fast and as explosive as they are. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't have smooth technique and move really, really well. And that's where we need to start. It's like, all right, what do we need to do with our feet? We know that we're throwing inside of a 7-foot circle. We know that in that 7-foot circle, we have to be explosive. We have to be strong. We have to be able to accelerate as quickly as possible. Okay, so all of those things come into play. And that is where we're gonna start with the easiest hack. If you do this today, if you do this and you go out to the shot circle or out to the discus circle, you can do this today and immediately see an improvement in your overall performance. So anyone who's ever been to a Throws You camp has seen this. They've seen me do this, okay? And this is where that easy hack starts. And I've even done this with Jaime Perez. Jaime, if you look at her results from 2019, her results are phenomenal. But if you look at her technique, she tends to over-rotate in the discus. And so what we've done is we've started to use this simple hack, even on a world champion, on an Olympic bronze medalist. We've taken this hack, said, hey, let's start with this. Let's start here and see if you can hit these specific positions. And in a matter of a month, she's already improving her technique. So if an Olympic bronze medalist can benefit from this, you certainly can benefit from this and help you along that big journey. And the easiest hack that you can do is to understand right off the bat, okay, this is step one. We want to think about parts. We want to think about, if I'm a right-handed thrower, my right side pushes around my left here. When I land in the middle, my left side pushes around or pulls around my right. And then when my left grounds here, my right side pushes around my left. Okay? So now, this is the trick. You take this, okay? You put an X where your feet are in the back. Simple X, okay? We're gonna draw an arrow around where that right side goes, okay? So now, feet are here, arrow, where do I want my feet to hit? Well, this is easy. Usually what I'll do is I'll have someone say, hey, show me a standing position. When they get into the circle and they hit that standing position here, well, that is gonna determine where their X goes, okay? So if we hit a good, comfortable standing position, now we have our X's to start. We sweep wide, we ground on this X here. Now the goal, our left foot comes around. And so if you're starting, if you don't have a coach at home, the first thing you could do, you could head to throwsuniversity.com. You could pick up our Learn to Spin in 30 Days course, okay? That would be the first step that I would do. Pick up our Learn to Spin in 30 Days course, and at the end of 30 days, you will have a phenomenal understanding on how to spin. That second key step is to put those X's in there, push that right leg wide, get the right leg down on this X, get the left leg down here, and then throw. And throw with that right shoulder coming forward past that left. If you do this, and let's say you go in and you take 4 or 5 drills, and then you throw. And then the next thing you do is you take 3 drills and then you throw. And then you could even do 3 drills where you pause, making sure that you're landing on the X's. And then you start to get comfortable and you're able to execute at that higher speed. But this is very, very simple. You can put an X where you're starting, put an arrow for that sweep, an X where you're landing in the middle, an X where that left leg is gonna ground, and that's gonna help guide you to improve your spin as quickly as possible. It is 100% the quickest hack to improving your spin technique. And again, we use this with Jaime Perez. We use this at all of our Throws University courses. We use it at all of our Throws University camps. Head over to throwsuniversity.com. You can pick up our Learn to Spin in 30 Days course. This is something that will spoon feed you every single day on how you can get to that. But in the meantime, use this hack to improve. Until next time, guys, peace.